Hello guys, my name is Cyber33 and in this tutorial we are going to create a virtual environment to use a specific version of Python or any other library in our project. But first of all, why do I even need a virtual environment? Let's say I have a Python code here. Any code I run uses a specific Python or a specific version of libraries. If I go down here, you can see I have two versions of Python installed and I can only use one of them. And for the libraries, each time you run pip install or pip upgrade, you delete the previous version and install new version instead of that. But what if I wanna have multiple versions of libraries and one specific version for each project? What should I do? Well, this is where we use virtual environments. What I mean by that is you can go to your project folder and create another folder in it that includes all the interpreters or all the libraries you need in here. And most importantly, connect this folder to your IDE. Go to your browser and search for mini-conda. Click on this one, installing mini-conda. Go down and click on download the installer. I am using Windows 11, so I click on Windows version. This is my downloaded file. Install this file. Don't forget to check this option, the third option. Okay, installation is done. There are actually two ways to use this mini-conda. The first way is using VS Code. Down here, when you click on your interpreter version, you have this option that says create a virtual environment. It will be created at this address. Click on Conda and select the Python version you need. You have to wait a few minutes. Okay, it is done. Let me show you what happened. Now I can select this Conda interpreter, which is inside my project folder. If I go to Terminal tab, you can see PowerShell is yellow. It means my selected interpreter or my selected environments is different than global environments. If I say pip list, you can see all the packages I installed in my global environment. To actually activate my virtual environment, I have to open another terminal. Now, automatically, my virtual environment is activated by terminal as well. It means now if I type pip list, I get just a few packages that installed by Conda in this folder. If in this terminal I say pip install a package, for example, Django or a specific version of Django, it will be installed only in this folder, which is different than the global variables, the global libraries, and global interpreter. And that is the way to have multiple versions in one system. Okay, pip list, and my Django is here. Now, for example, in this terminal, I can run commands like Django admin, start project, start app, or etc. Now we jump into the second way of creating virtual environments, which is using mini-conda itself. Go to your search and search for anaconda. You can go to file location and copy this one to somewhere more accessible. Base inside parentheses means we are inside global environment. You can say conda create dash dash name and your environment name, and install is something in your environment, for example, Python. You can specify a version or just leave it empty to install the latest version. Type Y and press enter. Okay, it is created. In case you forget the name of your environment, you can type conda info dash dash envs, envs, and you get all of your environments by name. This one is created by VS Code. This one is what we created now. The first one is the base one, which is created by conda itself. It has a star before the address, which means we are inside the base environment. To activate the new environment, you can say conda activate and your environment name. Now the parenthesis is changed. It means we are inside my-env, and my-env has a star in it. Now you can type pip install your package, for example, Django, or conda install Django. And it is installed. If I say pip list, I have just 5 or 6 packages installed in this environment. If you want to go back to base environment, you can type conda deactivate. And we are inside the base again. Go back to VS Code. I have a new environment here, Python 3.12 my-env, created by conda in this address. I can select it, and if I open my terminal, it is automatically activated, but in case it is not, you can type conda activate, just like before. We are inside this virtual environment. It has Django, so I can import Django library, and I can type Django command lines here. Or install any library with any version you want. All right, that's all for this tutorial. Thanks for watching. If you learned anything new, don't forget to like the video and subscribe and share it with the people who need it. See you in the next tutorial. Goodbye.